Well, hello. Today in art, we kind of did something a little different for your communion retreat. So I helped you guys make your communion plates. And you have things in the office you can pick up if you want to make your plate. So you're going to get a plate, has your name on the back, so you don't have to put your name on or anything. And the plate, if you remember from when we did ceramics or our clay pinch pots and our medallions, and then when we did our monsters last year, our pinch pot monsters, when we glaze things kind of a chalky, kind of rough texture. So that's what we're going to use. This plate's already been dipped in a clear glaze. So if we fired this, it would go from chalky to shiny cream colored. So anything that you don't paint will stay this color but get shiny. So you don't have to worry about not being shiny. Miss Hasty, Miss Warland decided to put little pieces, some glaze in containers for you. I had a couple extra paintbrushes I could put out there. Skinny paintbrushes will work really well for any lettering you want to do. Bigger paintbrushes for bigger sections. So you'll have some glaze. Remember, glaze is different than paint, but we'll talk about that in a second. All right, so you'll have your plate. What I suggest is you get like a paper plate, or you get a piece of paper and draw a circle on it and kind of plan your design first. A lot of friends in class today, we had some tracers. So you could print something off line and print it out and trace it that way, or you can have somebody at home help you draw this. So you can trace out what you want, and then once you have it all planned out on your paper, you can put that on your plate. It'd be really cute to put your picture, like if you're doing the chalice and the host, or some crosses, or whatever you choose in the center, and then you can write your words on the rim of the plate. If you're going to write words on your plate, a lot of us, when we write with our letters kind of really close together, right? If you paint that, you don't have a lot of room, and the letters kind of smear together. So if you're going to write, I also think capital letters work better. Otherwise, give yourself some space between it. It might look a little funny, but that will really save you the headache later, because this might all bleed together for your letters and your numbers. So if you do April, kind of space it out a little bit. Give yourself some time, all right? So once you have it all planned out, you can use pencil straight on this plate. It's going to be a scratchy sound because it's like a chalkboard kind of. Pencil, the graphite will burn off in the kiln, so you won't see it. What I don't want you to use is an eraser. So if you're drawing on your plate and you make a mistake, don't erase it. Just draw over it again. And you might see the pencil, but you won't when it's over. It's kind of a trick. So lay out your design, and then when you're ready to paint, this kind of glaze doesn't need water to work. So you'll just dip your paintbrush straight in, hold your paintbrush like a pencil, and just paint on your tippy toes. Be really careful. You want it to glide on. You don't want it to be scratchy. The more, like the nice thick coat, just one coat of this nice thick underglaze, it'll show up really nice. If it's too watery, it's not going to be as opaque or as dark. When you change your color, then you rinse out your brush really good and squeeze out the water, and then use the next color. What I suggest is you paint the center part of your plate first. You know it's dry when it dries to a chalky finish. Then do your outside edge, like your lettering. And I say that because if you do your lettering first and you go in to do your middle, you could smear it before it dries, and that's a bummer. It is what it is. So if you say you do a cross in your house and you say Holy Communion on the plate, but you want your rim to be blue, so you paint the whole rim blue. Even if that pencil is underneath your blue glaze, you won't see it. So you're always going to have to paint on your lettering. So just think of those things. The pencil is going to disappear. So anything that's pencil won't be there when you're done. If you're going to do the host, and that's white, and you're leaving your whole plate white, you're going to have to paint a little outline of it. Because again, that pencil disappears. Once the glaze is dry, you can paint a color on top of a color. That's fine. What you can't do is mix them together, because we can't promise what color it's going to be, because kilns and glazes is more like chemistry than it is just pigments and water. So try your best. It's your idea. You're the artist. You and your family can work together and decide what you want in your middle. Draw it the way you like it. Do your lettering. paint the middle with the glaze. Stay on that tippy toe, hold it close, go slow. Make sure you have enough paint on your brush. So you might want to dip and kind of scrape so you don't have big globs. When you're doing your lettering, really take nice long strokes and be careful. Have fun, and I can't wait until these get fired and I can see what they look like. I'm super excited. So if you have any questions, you can email me and I can try to walk you through it. If not, I can't wait to see you guys what you do. All right, bye.